Uh, Hi everyone. My name is Qais Atiyah. I'm working with Northwestern University. I'm presenting joint work with Mabrouk Absghayer and Wajdi Zaghwani. Today I'll be walking you through Nakba Discourse 2025, a bilingual social media dataset we built for the study of collective trauma and digital political memory. For those who may not be familiar, the Nakba Arabic for catastrophe refers to the mass displacement of approximately 800,000 Palestinians in 1948, resulting in the destruction of over 500 villages. This foundational trauma continues to be transmitted intergenerationally and increasingly through social media. Uh, by 2025, the 77th anniversary marked under the hashtag Nakba77, social media has become the primary arena for commemoration, contestation, and counter-narrative. Digital rights organizations documented over 15 million posts containing violent content directed at Palestinians, alongside systemic moderation bias against Arabic content. Yet, despite this intensity, no prior dataset offered full year bilingual multi platform Nakba coverage with engagement metadata. Our three research questions are ask how do language, gender, geography, and sentiment shape virality? What rhetorical registers emerge? And how do cultural calendars structure temporal patterns? To discuss how we actually collected the data set, our pipeline start with a raw harvest of over 142,000 posts collected through all of 2025 using Meltwater for Twitter slash X and Facebook. We applied bilingual keywords query for the search, like words like Nakba, 1948 catastrophe, right of return in English, plus Arabic variants to stay on topic. We built a custom schema adapter to harmonize the two platforms using that initially use very different column formats. We then removed spam and bot generated content while keeping organic variations. Language detection used lang detect plus fast text for at above 95% confidence. After all filtering, 70 around 70,000 unique posts remained. The corpus is organized into 12 intersecting subcorpora uh, across five dimensions: sentiment, language, gender, geography, covering the UK, USA, and Israel, and platforms. One thing I want to flag clearly is because it affects how you read every number in this paper is that the subcorpora overlap. Single posts can belong to multiple subsets simultaneously, so aggregate totals across subcorpora must never be summed. Virality is defined in this research as the 90th percentile of total interactions within each subcorpus, which yields approximately 10% viral posts per subset. This relative definition lets us compare communities with very different baseline engagement levels on equal footing. Our findings are the following in terms of engagement. Per post engagement is highly concentrated. Israel and UK accounts lead with 50 and 49 average likes per post, respectively. This is, we believe, to be driven by high follower accounts such as journalists, politicians, and academics. We know that because, for example, with content that is derived from Twitter, we can have metadata telling us if the account is verified or not verified. By contrast, Arabic language posts show markedly lower per post engagements. Arabic female average just 6 likes per post. We want to be careful not to misinterpret that. It reflects lower follower counts, not reduced relevance or quality of the content. Facebook Arabic is structurally different case from Twitter. Zero shares were recorded because sharing on Facebook works differently than Twitter, and so engagement there happens entirely through reactions. Critically, across all Twitter X dataset, the median share to like ratio is exactly zero, meaning the average post is never reshared. Amplification is driven by a tiny elite minority. This brings me to what I consider our most theoretically interesting finding. Despite the dramatic difference in absolute engagements, virality rates are nearly identical across all Twitter X subcorpora. They cluster between 9 and 10%, regardless of language, gender, geography, or sentiment. The viral thresholds, however, vary a lot. Israel needs 18 interactions to reach that top 10%. English and USA need 10. Arabic needs just 6. So communities differ in the magnitude of engagements, but not in the statistical shape of attention distribution. Uh, So our rhetorical analysis identifies four distinct registers that map onto different cultural approaches to memory. Declarative, witness bearing, Arabic subcorpora show zero questions per post, minimal hashtags, and shorter messages. This register asserts rather than interrogates. It affirms Palestinian identity without seeking external validation. Advocacy, evidence driven. This is for USA and male English. Use the most hashtags, around zero point 0.3 to 0.31 per post, and the most URLs, framing Nakba discourse within global accountability and legal frameworks. Emotive, UK and the USA show the highest exclamation rates. Notably, Israel uses almost no hashtags, just 0.02 per post, relying on follower networks rather than algorithmic discovery. Networked, this is the final rhetorical register, networked, positive sentiment, and female English use the most hashtags of all, 0.48 per post, which with the shortest messages optimized for amplification and solidarity signaling.
Okay, now the time is over. If you can please wrap up.
Uh, should I just jump? I'm going to jump to the final slide.
Okay.
I think this is a contribution and sorry. So, to summarize our contribution, this is the first full year bilingual multi-platform Nakba corpus with engagement metadata. We document structural invariance, cultural calendar effect. I will not go through the calendar effect due to time issues. And the pan-linguistic counter-narrative dynamics through four-type rhetorical typology. Key limitations to keep in mind: gender and sentiment classification are automated, not human annotated. This is mainly extracted through the Meltwater platform, which we can adjust it to say we want, for example, posts from females living in the UK or the USA to specify which audience we're targeting. Arabic subcorpora are not split by Arab country of origin. That is clear priority for future work. Hebrew is excluded, and platform moderation bias likely samples Arabic voices in ways we cannot fully correct for. Future directions include fine-grained emotion labels, multimodal extension, Hebrew data, and tracking into 2026 and beyond. Thank you. Happy to take any questions.
Questions? We have 1 minute and a half. Is there any question from the room? Okay. Any question from the audience? And online, I mean. Okay. All right. So that's a good time for me to transfer to the